first opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Penix gonna throw right away. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Falcons nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. To the right. That's Pitts. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a second down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And here's Bijan. He'll take this forward for about 5. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down to the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Point it right.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play action. It's Penix. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
The shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to be close to a first down, but he's not going to get there. It nearly worked out. Instead, they turned it over on downs. He'll run with Irvin. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, we're 33. What's that? Up. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irvin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Complete to Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
180!
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 10-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Mayfield to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Falcons nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. He'll buy time left. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
That's living a little dangerously here, Mike. On this side of the field, 4th down, there's nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to bail his coach out by making a play with his legs, but man, that was a big gamble. But in this case, it paid off.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That's to Mooney, complete right side. Still going inside the 20, and he will score. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Hey, alert!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he's into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are going to extend their lead.
Falcons 6. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Agnew on the return.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And we mark down up around the 18-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's complete. He's got it to London. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Flushed to his left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing again, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Penix going to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the ready.
To throw again, it's Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Again, it's Penix. Forced out left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Go!
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out. The 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Red 38. Ready, go.
They will take a knee here. Second and 11.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway.
Jalen